Of course, it's like another thing to have to worry about in an age where artists are getting like the bad end of the deal, underground artists in particular, because you could have tens of thousands of streams, which you do have, but you get paid pennies
nothing
for those.
Dude, the news I've been seeing about Spotify, I'm actually glad you said that, because I was thinking about this, but it was like kind of too tangent-y. But now that we're on it, I saw news recently, and I don't know how I haven't like verified this through every source in the world, but labels and like are thinking about kind of adding like kind of a general rule that you can't re-record and then re-release the same app, because after what Taylor did,
the Taylor Swift thing,
the smartest move I've ever seen in my life, because she's fucking drowning in money now, and it's something that everybody wanted and loves. So what? And now they see that and they're like, oh, something that's working for an artist, and you know, God knows fucking she doesn't need any more success, but whatever, something that's working for an artist and that their fans love, let's fucking burn it to the ground.
It's ridiculous.
It's insane. We get so fucked. It's insane. But that's also kind of, as much as it sucks, that's also kind of why if you meet somebody that's doing music and they've been doing it for a long time, that's an easy jumping point for just respect off the bat, because like it's not like we're out here like living that well, but we're doing it because it's what we fucking love to do. It's what we'll always do, and it's just like what is in our blood, and that's awesome. So yeah. Kind of going off the music element, what's kind of your approach to recording music? Are you somebody who goes into the studio, or are you somebody who has a bedroom setup? How do you approach music? Do you write on a pad before, or are you a punch-in guy? So when I started, it was just like a mic in my bedroom and like a laptop, and that was it. Now I have a studio built downstairs, so I kind of go to the studio, but it's really just my basement.
Oh yeah.
I do not write on a pad. Within the past year, I kind of stopped writing. I just don't anymore. I kind of just all like, because it's a weird in between with punching in. It's like I am punching in, but I'm not, because I'll do like kind of 4 or 5 lines, and then do the next one, and then I also do the same line 20 times every line. Not like 20 exactly, but you know, 10, 20, whatever. So that's why one song for me takes like 5 hours most of the time, because I say everything that I say, like every like sentence you hear me say when I was recording that song, I said it like 100 times to like get the one that sounds the best. Or sometimes I'll like comp them, you know, like I'll cut half of a sentence like in the middle of a consonant and like crossfade it into the next one.
Do you engineer all of this? When you're saying
I mix everything, engineer everything.
You mix everything. Do you do your beats generally too, or is it a mix of?
It's a mix now. Honestly, now it's more in the favor of using other people's. When I started, obviously because I didn't know anybody, but also because I started just as a producer. I didn't think I was gonna like rap ever.
Was Black your producer tag?
I had 2 producer pages, but Black was the one that was the main one. And so then everything, I just started rapping one day. So everything was self-prod from there.
That's interesting. I didn't know you started out as like a producer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I kind of lost my sauce though now, because I've been using other people's beats.
Dude, that's because you kind of become bigger. So like motherfuckers be hitting you up to collaborate, and you're like, okay, this beat's fire. Like I don't have to like.
The funny thing is
anymore.
The funny thing is like, I get so many, like I get a lot of beats in my email, and a lot of them are cool. A lot of them aren't what I'm looking for. But like once you meet somebody like Scottsker.
Right.
Why would I ever do anything that wasn't?
Shout out Scott.
Like
he's great.
He's honestly kind of like fucked up my music, because I can't get on a beat that's not a fucking Scottsker beat at this point. Shouts out to fucking Phony Wallace too.
Yeah, because he's shout out Phony, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Like those names are like the names that when I first was getting into like more contemporary underground rap music, or like it was like phony. It's got like this was like.
No, these guys are fucking legends.
Yeah,
they're just so fucking good at what they do. Yeah, and a lot of times, Phony will send me like great fucking beats, but they're like, I can't see myself on them. And then recently, like Nicotine was in a beat pack that he sent me that I was just like, okay, so all of a sudden you sent me 5 beats that are perfect and sound exactly like something that I want to get on.
Yeah.
And also, like I have this song with Hostage called Feeding. It's on Hostage's page. It's like one of my favorite songs I've ever made. Definitely, probably my favorite song I've ever made with another person. And that was a Phony beat too. And he's just like,
what's the name of that? Wait, what's the name of that song?
Feeding.
Got it. Don't gatekeep your own music.
I said the name. I said the name. But yeah,
I feel that. And so, less of a studio guy, more of a bedroom guy. Have you invited other artists into your like basement studio setup?
Yeah, so mostly just my friends.
Yeah.
When I was in Chicago, I also had a studio in my house. And when I was there, I kind of just like met a couple people and they wanted to record there, so I did it for free. And then they ended up bringing all their friends there, and I did that for free. And like, mind you, I'm like mixing all this shit too, and like, and then it like snowballed to a point where like 10 people would come over at a time and be like, we're all rapping.
Just like chilling, hanging out.
Chilling?
Yeah.
No. Getting super fucking drunk.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah. Breaking shit in my house. Jay had to stop somebody from like stealing one time. And I was like, I'm doing all of this for no money, just because I'm bored. So at a certain point, there was one night that was just so bad that Jay was like, okay, we have a blacklist now. All of these people can't come anymore, and it's just that.
My bad.
Cal has gotten up and turned a light on.
Wait, let me...
Now he's walking over there. Oh, there's another light on.
I'll edit all this out. Okay.
No, keep it in. It's good it's good content. I narrated it, too. I want that in.
Okay, so you were talking about like this crazy underground rap frat party session in the studio. Is that where 80 Proof was recorded?
Half of it.
Okay.
And none of 80 Proof was recorded with anybody else around. The separate incidents, but yeah, 80 Proof started in Chicago, and that's where like the ball kind of got rolling like really fucking fast actually. And then we moved over here, and the last half of it got done over here.
Is that your favorite album?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's not even a question.
Honestly, it's a gem of an album.
Honestly, I like 80 Proof so much that like it makes me like not want to listen to my other albums. You still should. You should listen to all of them so I can have money. But yeah, 80 Proof is. It honestly is like a scary album because what am I going to do after that? Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Like I don't know where to go.
I don't know. Like I feel like. Do you feel like your sound has changed since 2020?
Since 2020?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Holy shit, dude! I'm not even like the same person as I was in 2020. How could my sound like? That's sort of the thing too. It's like, you know, as you change, and I mean this is like a really cookie cutter basic fact, but it's like true. Like,
yeah. As
you change, your sound changes, and that's what's happening. And it's honestly weird because sometimes I like record something and I'm like, this is like not me, but it is. I'm just not used to it yet, you know? And then it's like I have this, if you could listen to all, like my whole hard drive of unreleased shit, you would have no fucking idea what you're listening to because it's like this genre. I'm just like, I'm in a transitional place right now because I don't know what the fuck is going on, but.
Well, do you like, when you say transition, do you mean like in terms of your sound?
Yeah.
And like how you want to approach music?
Yes. Yeah.
And some of that's like a testament to you just changing as a person, which is natural.
Yeah, for sure. The last couple years, I think like if you had told like me when I was like 16, 17, how many things can like change and happen in the course of like a year, he would think you're fucking lying. because it's just weird, man.
Like life events?
Yeah. Just like life. It just starts moving so fucking fast,
I feel like the past, like, 3 or 4 years has been weird for everybody. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a weird time.
Obviously, fucking obligatory, fucking like COVID reference, like that was
COVID
a thing. But
plus politics, plus like also the rapid technologization.
But I'm also
and music.
I'm also growing up.
I'm gonna turn off the light again because I like how it looks.
Okay.
So keep going.
He's getting up. He's turning the light off. Also, as I'm growing up, I'm paying more attention to like kind of world events, just as I see them presented to me, and it like makes me kind of think that like the world's ending so much faster, like everything's going to shit so much faster, which is not true. It's always fucking been like this.
True.
Like, obviously there are new things that are getting worse, like fucking shouts out to global warming, we're all gonna fucking die, but like you know what I mean, like people 20 years ago, also 40 years ago, like also probably saw the news and was like, it's never been this bad before.
I agree.
So it's just as you get older and like look at shit more and start to actually realize that things like have an effect on your life, as minimal as it may be, whatever that butterfly effect like leads to, or it could just be direct that you didn't realize before. It just gets like scary, and you kind of have to just like, I mean, like I go to sleep sometimes and I'm just like, how the fuck I'm supposed to fall asleep right now, get up tomorrow, fucking like clean my room, do the fucking dishes, like record a song, like in the midst of like hell breaking out on the fucking planet that I'm on, like, and it's stupid because so what, grow up, everybody has to, it's just how this shit works, but it is weird, like noticing it more, you know?
Yeah, no, I it's an interesting point, and I look at it, I agree with you, and I think it's like an optimistic, weirdly, way to look at life, where it's like, you know, the media and everything is just reporting the news, and the news constantly seems shitty, but like, dude, the world was like a really bad place 100 years ago.
Yeah. That's the thing. It was like, you want to say it was worse 100 years ago because
for so many different reasons.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, because it was worse, but it's also worse now. It's just worse all the time. It's just, you could go back, it'll get worse. You could go forward, it'll get worse. It's just fucked. It's really, the more we're having this conversation.
Dude, that's why I said I choose to look at it optimistically, because you're right. There is a way to look at it in a pessimistic way.
I just connected those dots right now.
Yeah.
It's, oh my God. Okay.
This is real, dude. This is a Good Hits dojo. We philosophize in this.
This is a real time. This is actually a therapy session. It's not an interview.
This is real. This is so real. Okay, we covered your favorite album. Let's get to your favorite song, dude. If I
wait, we did my favorite album?
You said 80 Proof.
Oh, I thought you meant of mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is your favorite song of yours.
Oh, okay. I was like, 80 Proof is not my favorite album. Okay, cool. My favorite song of mine?
That would be funny. If I was like, hey, what's your favorite album? The album that inspires you the most. I just asked another generic interview question. You're like, my album.
I just live and die by my own album. My favorite song by me? Fuck, dude. You kind of stumped me on this one.
That's always a tough one.
Am I allowed to pull my phone out to look at my discography really quick?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I don't know if that fucks.
I know. I could tell you, like, Die on Purpose is fire.
Yeah, I do like.
CRV is fire.
Fuck. Stop speaking, because now you're bringing all these up, and now it's like, I like them all for such different reasons. Maybe, I think as of recent, the most well done song I've put out is probably I Can Catch a Bullet.
Yeah.
That one just sounds like finished, polished, complete, like a, you know what I mean?
It's a fire one.
I'm proud of that. But my personal favorite, yo, dude, I might have to get back to you.
No, don't worry.
I don't know if I can even answer that.
What's been like your top collaboration in terms of like you working with other artists? Biv. Okay, I knew you were gonna say Biv. Okay.
Everybody watching this.
That was like, I knew you were gonna say it.
You should still put this in, because everybody watching this right now just heard you ask that question and just like said Biv out loud before I said it.
Yeah, no, Biv is fire. he lives in like New York. Well, I don't want to say exactly, but he lives in the same state we do currently. Mm-hmm. I just wish he would like come to the city more.
It's not what he doesn't like it.
Because I've like exchanged messages where I'm like, dude, like come through, like perform. Here's like some like nominal amount of cash to cover everything. And it's just like it always like falls through, and I'm like, damn, this dude would be fire.
He Biv lives inside of a magical castle, and he stays there all the time, and he makes magical music all the time, and he just does him.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I honestly respect it. I feel like he's and you are the types of artists to also like be really big in places that aren't just America.
Oh, me and him talk about this all the dude. If he went to Russia,
like I could see him.
Imagine that fucking venue pack out, dude. The Russians fucking love this guy. It's crazy.
So good.
Biv, if you're watching this, I love you. Hi.
Hell yes. Hell yes. If